customer states that on this 2006 Toyota Avalon, funny noise. A noise is coming from under here. We isolated it, the noise, and found out it was coming from the front. So my son is gonna rev the car up and just turn the key off, and you'll hear it. All right, turn it on. So we were thinking it's the alternator. So initially we thought it was a fan clutch from the AC compressor, but we're going to do the alternator and see if that's what's making the noise. I did go through and check it with a bar, just turn the key off and stuff, but I'm going to double check it again just to see if it just to do the bar check and see. But I'm almost sure it is the alternator, but we're gonna find out. It sounds like something is free spinning inside the alternator, where when you turn the key off, it's not stopping when the rest of the internal components stop. It's still just free spinning. So we don't want the alternator going up, you know, while they're out driving. So we're trying to be proactive, but just to double check. All right. So what I'm doing is I'm getting a piece of metal that can send through the vibration. Place it on whatever part you think is making a noise. Rev it up. All right, go ahead. Turn it off. And that's how we do it. So I'm gonna check it. I like to check and recheck. I'm gonna check a couple different things, but you can actually feel the vibration coming through. So to change it, I have tons of video. I just pop the cover off and just pull this up. These usually have some clips, but mine is on express. No, I don't know what happened to the clips on here. I'll take that off, get some more room, and the alternator is right here. Let me get the new. So this is the new one here that we're going to replace. Just kind of showing y'all.
Kind of light.
Set it right there. It would be sitting this way, a little bit tilted to me, and 10mm, and just a plug. Underneath is where the adjustment goes. So it's just two mounting points, and this is one bolt here, and then there is another one somewhere underneath. You can't really see it with your eyes, but it's under there. Once I pull these wiring and out the way, I'll be able to see them. I'll link the description. I'll link a video of how to remove this. It took me a while to find this video because most of them was given for a 4-cylinder, but it's no point of me doing a video of how to remove it. I just wanted to give you just symptoms of a bad alternator. If this video is posted, that means the alternator itself was going bad. But also in here, even though the alternator is going bad, you see there's no battery light on. There is, of course, because the door is open, seatbelt light is on, but besides that, there's no alternator light on and none of that stuff. Everything is working fine. The voltage are still correct. The lights are not dimming. None of that stuff. It's just the alternator internals seem to be going bad. I'm thinking though.
It's right there. I hear it from back there.
Oh, yeah. Well, let's hope it's the alternator, right? I'm thinking though that all this oil and all that stuff probably drip down, so I'm gonna recommend them replacing this gasket. You see a little bit of oil here. I'm thinking if the oil got down in the alternator so much that caused the alternator to go bad on the inside. So I'm gonna go ahead and shoot for the alternator, because like I said, that's mainly where I hear the noise coming from. I can't check the pulley itself because the belt tension is still on there, but I'm gonna double check again and again, and just to, you know, they say check 5-6 times and replace once. All right, so we'll come back after I put the new alternator on and see if it's still doing the same noise. All right, y'all, finally got this alternator out. After about maybe 10 videos on YouTube, I finally found somebody that was able to explain it. And I knew it was difficult because they explained it after they took the alternator out. They couldn't even do it step by step because it was so much figuring out. This stupid bracket was holding it in, and I would have never found it if it wasn't for this person on YouTube. So yeah, but now that I have the alternator out, I don't have to worry if I was right or not. So let me show y'all something. This is the new one. I hold it, it stops. Spin it, hold it, it stops. Listen to this one. Spin it. Spin it, look in the middle. Still. Spin it. I'll do the new one. Spin it, look in the middle. Stop. Spin it, look in the middle. It stops. Old one. Spin it. Spin it. Spin it. So that was the problem there. I'm gonna throw the new one in. I even had to remove the coolant line out the way. I was getting ready to take this whole engine out the car. Thing was killing me. But all it was just besides the wiring harness, which you have to remove, it was just 3 bolts. I'm gonna link the video to the person that helped me. This bracket, which I showed you, and then the top bolt, and then this bottom one right here. The bottom one wasn't hard. If you have the right tools, you have to have the right tools because it's a tight fit in there. I moved the coolant line out the way just to give me more space. I moved the piece right here and the little plastic piece and that. But I want you guys to go and give this guy his views, his respect that he deserves. So I will link his video in the description box below. He can give you more details on how to remove the alternator. I just wanted to show you guys that if you're hearing a noise from the alternator and it's working, no lights are on, that you can still have a good alternator, but the components on the inside is going bad. And as I said, I can show you once I take it out that when I spin the new one and I stop it with my hand, it still is able to spin, but it doesn't give off that noise. All right, y'all. So I wasn't able to clearly give you all the noise because I thought that the new one would stop spin once I stop the wheel, but apparently the internals will still spin a little bit even when you turn the engine off. But this is the old one, so I'm going to replicate the noise. I spin it. So you imagine the engine spinning at least 20 to 30 times faster than my hand can. It gives off, and you know, it's thinking it's a bearing inside of here somewhere. That's supposed to slow it down or stop the spin, the free spin. Once you turn the engine off, I think it's gone bad. But you can hear it just from my hand just slightly being able to give it a little spin.